This video is sponsored by Whatnot. For the entirety of September, all my sales revenue made on Whatnot will be going to the charity Refuge to help women and children in the UK experiencing domestic violence. You can either donate directly to my Tiltify or check out my streams on Whatnot, where I'll be opening Digimon booster boxes, selling my pulls for £1 auctions, and for every £100 either donated or accrued from sales through Whatnot that we make towards Refuge, I'll be doing Digimon giveaways. So that's a potential of 10 Digimon giveaways up to our goal of £1,000. Check out my link in the description down below for a £10 or $15 free credit, and also make sure you go check out my Tiltify link in the description down below if you want to donate to Refuge. There'll be some more details at the end of this video, but thank you to Whatnot for sponsoring this video. What is up, digital companions? My name is Karn EX and welcome back to another video. And as the title gives away, I'm going to be talking today about Digimon that in my opinion look like they should be Armor Digimon. They have all the traits or elements that just look like existing Armor Digimon. But I'm not alone. I did ask for the help of my wonderful YouTube channel members, which, you know, you can become one if you want early access to videos. So we're just going to be talking about a bunch of Digimon that I and the channel members all kind of just think should be Armors, or at least should exist as their current role, and then maybe also as armors. This is the least serious video I've made all year. This is just funsies. If you disagree, fine. Like, I don't feel that strongly about any of this, but it would be cool. There are going to be 3 at the end that I do feel pretty strongly about, but we'll get to those when we get to it. So I'm kicking things off with like all the golden Digimon ever. Things like Grademon, Crossmon, Metal Life Kuwagamon, maybe Omni Shoutmon, Zeke Greymon. These all exist in their own continuities and all have a reason to exist, and indeed even have a reason to be golden, but they just all kind of look like Destiny and Miracle's Golden Armor Digivolutions to me. When we actually look at the Miracles and Destiny Golden Armor Digivolutions, Fuzzy Comics is very busy right now, but one day we will return to fixing Armor Digivolutions. It's just on hiatus. I don't know, man. Crossmon looks way more like it should be a Golden Armor Digivolution to me than Peacockmon. Now, that's not to say that Golden Digimon should inherently be Golden Armor Digivolutions. They might just use Gold Digizoid or something, not related to the Digi-Egg, but it would be really cool to use these Golden Digimon in those contexts. Hell, Fang Longmon is very golden, and the Sovereigns have this connection to the Digimental or the Digi-Eggs, established by Adventure in 02. I'm not talking about removing their status as existing Digimon and the way they fit into Digivolution lines, branches, and groups, but rather also adding an armor element to them. So maybe one day in a video game, a Digimon could Golden Armor Digivolve to Fang Longmon, Grademon, Crossmon. Though I'm thinking about the card game, and a Fang Longmon that could Armor Purge might be a little bit too OP. Then there's a suggestion by channel member Errant Harpy, who said Lekismon, and yeah, I can really see Lekismon as an Armor Digivolution. It's the champion form of Lunamon, and totally works as a Lunamon evolution, but I could also see it fitting in alongside other Armor Digivolution like Rabbitmon. The moon theme in general could tie in to maybe the Digi-Egg of Light, or even the Digi-Egg of Friendship, and with that specifically blue coloration on top of the pink body, yeah, I do get Armor Digivolution vibes, specifically Friendship, though it could kinda go anywhere. And because it has that armored headpiece, but it's not a full-on body coated in armor, I can definitely see how Lunamon or even Cutemon could Armor Digivolve to Lekismon. Great shout by Errant Harpy there. And while we're talking about slightly awkward champion stages, let's talk about Paildramon, suggested by Chaos Dude 7111. And you know, I can kinda see this too. It's obviously a Blucomon champion, but it is quite diminutive for a champion, kind of feeling like a 1.5 stage. I often mistake Chris Paildramon for being the champion, and Paildramon for being, well, Blucomon if I'm honest. So can't you just imagine like Agumon or Vmon with maybe the Digi-Egg of Friendship getting an ice evolution, especially with the darker blue underbody and the ice armor on top? It's kind of frustrating to me actually that the Digi-Egg of Friendship is so thunder based and the Digi-Egg of Reliability is so water based, because looking at their adventure counterparts, Garurumon, Metal Garurumon, Zudomon, Vaikmon, Ikakumon, that ice theme could apply to either of them too and doesn't really happen in the armors. The only real qualifiers being Friendship Armor Digimon, Togemogumon grows ultra low temperature ice crystals, and Rinkmon is pretty lightning bolt themed but does have ice skates, so I guess it counts. So I'd love to see ice come through like this, and yeah, Paildramon really would work. Though obviously when you compare it to Blucomon, it's a very obvious evolution. Kind of like how I said in the intro with those gold Digimon, they get to exist in their own context but also get to exist as Armor Digimon. Add a qualifier rather than taking one away. Paildramon as a Friendship or Reliability Armor Digivolution in the future would be great. Next is Butenmon. I don't really know how I feel about about this one. I think in my mind, it specifically would be like an armor fusion. I've talked about this concept a few times. Like how Sagittariusmon, even though it's a Hope Armor Digivolution, also feels like a combination of Flamedramon and Raidramon. Butenmon would be a great way to combine Shurimon with Halcymon. If those two DNA digivolved or the armors combined, a Samurai Bird would be definitely a potential form that could result from it. Plus, you know, it's literally armored, and I feel like that is a big qualifier that sometimes Digimon forgets about armor digivolution. You know, speaking of Digimon that aren't really armored but do look like armor Digimon, we got Lynxmon, we got Salamandermon, they are Courage armor Digivolutions, but Flareizamon isn't. Caitlin Thomas pointed this out, and yeah, it's a great point. Flareizamon does kind of look like it could be a Courage armor Digivolution. Hell, it's got an armored headpiece. Could definitely see this being specifically the Courage armor Digivolution for Agumon. And Flareizamon does have its dark counterpart in Dark Rizamon, which would connect really nicely into Agumon becoming Skull Greymon, Virus Metal Greymon, and the Adventure canon. It's so surprising to me that Lynxmon is a Courage armor Digivolution, usually used for Gatomon as well, which again works so nicely if Flareizamon is made in armor too, as that would mean that the Kamiya siblings armor Digimon both are engulfed by the flames of courage. Very cool. I really like this idea, especially in the context of the Digimon Adventure canon. I think Flareizamon as a Courage armor Digivolution is long overdue. This is what I'm not really sure how I feel about, but Ahoy I'm Harker said Runamon has to be some kind of a friendship evo. And yeah, I don't disagree, but maybe that's just because it looks like Raidramon. It's even posed exactly the same as Raidramon in its official art. So in my mind, it bare minimum is a actual reference to Raidramon. This is not coincidental, it can't be. Unless someone just got really lazy and reused their art, which is definitely possible. I will say though, while it does have a lightning theme, that to me is much more of a Vital Bracelet thing than a Digi-Egg of Friendship exclusive thing. The green and black is not a million miles away from the blue and black of Raidramon and the Digi-Egg of Friendship, and as Redditor Skyfire the Robot pointed out, Herismon plus the Digi-Egg of Friendship I actually legitimately can see resulting in Runamon. Maybe not one that I would have picked, but one that I do see admirable arguments for. Looping back to my kind of yearning for more ice elements in either the Digi-Egg of Friendship or the Digi-Egg of Reliability, Frozomon honestly feels like it could be an evolution of Submarimon. A branch I quite like the idea of is Submarimon becoming Frozomon, gaining an ice land form, and then Aegistramon, who's kind of a sea and sky Digimon. Some people in my comments, a very vocal minority, keep insisting to me that Aegistramon doesn't fly. Why's it got wings then? Why are they flapping? Come on. But yeah, Frozomon to me, while it is an ultimate, definitely could be a champion pretty easily. And with its little beard, it even evokes Vikemon to me, which is a trait that the Digi-Eggs of 02 do. Raidramon calls back to Garuramon. Flamedramon calls back to Greymon, kind of. The Digi-Egg of Knowledge is related to bugs because of Tentomon. And so while it doesn't have the coloration of the Digi-Egg of Reliability, its connection to ice, water, because ice is frozen water, and that frozen beard making me think of Vikemon, does to me think, well, maybe it's a far from perfect idea, it would work as an armor. Then we move to our final three, the three that I actually think do work and should be armor Digimon. Either it was a missed opportunity or it's something that I think could be added to them to bolster them in this next example, give them something to do. Because my third to last is Panbachimon. It's a Panda Beemon. Panbachimon was actually designed by and kind of for Mari Yaguchi, who is a Japanese voice actress, singer, and TV performer, known quite well for Morning Musume. Mari got to design and voice Panbachimon on her actual birthday, January 19th, so this is all for her. And I love Panbachimon. It exists in a very similar way, oddly enough, to the Digimon that I talked about that we might never see again, the contest winner Digimon, and Panbachimon was so intrinsically created for Mari Yaguchi that it kind of makes sense that we haven't really seen it since. I think it would be an absolute shoo-in for the card game, the V-Pets, Digimon Adventure 2020, Ghost game, but because it is so personal to Miss Yaguchi, it hasn't been seen since. However, goddamn, this thing is a knowledge armor Digimon. Champion level Digimon have armor Digivolve before, Gatomon did it. I know technically her power level was that of a rookie, which is why she kind of is treated like a rookie throughout 02 because she lost her tail ring, but it still remains the fact that a champion level Digimon has armor Digivolve before. So a weakened Pandamon, theoretically, with the Digi-Egg of Knowledge, could become Panbachimon. It's got a big bamboo shoot too, although that is largely because, you know, Panda, but I could see this definitely being a Sincerity armor Digivolution too. However, Panbachimon getting that qualifier as a armor Digimon, like I joked about in the beginning, Fanglongmon being able to armor purge, Panbachimon being a armor Digivolution in the card game on top of Pandamon, Digivolves from Pandamon for 0, then armor purges down to a level 4 Pandamon would be really cool when it armor purges. I don't know, I just got a soft spot for this little guy, and to see him become one of my favorite types of Digivolution would just be fun. But then there's one that truly baffles me, and that is Gardramon Gold, who is not a golden armor Digivolution. It's a champion, but is able to slide Digivolve from regular Gardramon, no problem with that. that, and can also digivolve from various Digimon like Solarmon, Haguramon, etc. in the Cyber Sleuth collection, and I believe World Next Order too. But from there, it then uses the Digi-Egg of Miracles and the Digi-Egg of Destiny to become Magnamon and Rapidmon. I just don't really get why a Gardramon could become a gold Gardramon and then needs the Digi-Egg of Miracles and Destiny to golden Armor Digivolve again. It's already gold. If anything, it should use like the Digi-Egg of Dragons and the Digi-Egg of Dogs to become Rapidmon and Magnamon. Like, I think it would be cool if Gardramon Gold existed and didn't have to use a Digimental to become Magnamon and Rapidmon. Kind of hinting at the idea, because he already has gold, perhaps gold Digizoid as part of his body, as part of his data, but it's weird that it's like, double gold, you're Magnamon now. I don't know. And finally, the Digimon that kicked off this entire list and is probably the thumbnail, Nightmon, who has a very weird distinction of being one of very few Digimon emblazoned with the crest of hope. This is something almost exclusively reserved for the Angemon family, which of course makes sense because the Angemon family is the partner of TK in the adventure canon. And of course, Hope Armor Digimon like Pegasusmon and Sagittariusmon. The only real outliers for this are Digicross that involve Nightmon like G-Cutemon and Shoutmon Cross 4K. But it's never really been established why Nightmon has the crest of hope. The easiest answer, I think, is that in the Digimon V-Tamer manga, Nightmon are servants of Holy Angemon Priest mode, and regular Holy Angemon / Magna Angemon has the crest of hope under his helmet, because again, it's TK's partner in adventure. But it's an odd detail that has persevered throughout the decades, and yet has never been addressed even in Nightmon's reference book listing. I think, for example, it would have been cool if he showed up in Adventure 2020 as an alternate Evo for Angemon, rather than just its smaller appearance in the Valkyremon episode, given that Gatomon did have Dark Nightmon in that series. But also, yeah, it's literally covered in armor and emblazoned with the crest of hope. If that doesn't scream Hope Armor Digivolution to you, I don't know what else would. So anyway, that is just some Digimon that I think kind of look like they should be Armor Digimon or could be augmented to be Armor Digimon. I want to give a huge shout out to this video sponsor, What's Not. Like I say, if you use my link in the description down below and sign up, they'll give you a £10 credit if you're in the UK, $15 credit if you're in the US, which you can use to buy stuff on Whatnot. Whether you use your £10 credit if you're in the UK on me, or your $15 credit on someone else, an American seller, it all supports the channel. But more importantly, this month, all of my sign-up bonuses, all of my sales revenue are going to the charity Refuge, who help support women and children experiencing domestic violence. It's a cause I feel very passionate about because of my own background, and I've been very fortunate recently thanks to the Digimon community and beyond, so I wanted to kind of give back in September. So come over to Whatnot, check out my streams, I unbox a ton of stuff, it's going to be so much fun, and like I say, everything I auction for £1 auctions, when you buy that stuff will directly support Refuge, so I'll be regularly donating that Whatnot revenue. But also if you just want to donate directly, you can do that with my Tiltify link, and then over on Whatnot, for every £100 up to my goal of £1,000 we raise for Refuge, I'll be doing a Digimon giveaway. If we raise £1,000, that's going to be a big giveaway. So thank you to Whatnot for sponsoring this video, letting me do some good for charity with their platform. Thank you to my channel members for making this video possible. Really cool to see your ideas come in here. If you want to become a channel member, you can to get early access to the videos, just like my Sovereign, ZDK14 and Jmon, my Digidestin, my Tamers, my Karn Club. All of you are so wonderful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time when we go digital. Bye bye.